is that not the cutest Lexus you've ever seen? I know it feels a bit odd saying that, but I actually think it is. I'm here at the SMMT Media Drive Day. I've been driving a bunch of cars. It's an opportunity for us to take some of the cars out for a bit of a run. And I've been seeing this go around, and I thought I have to come and have a look at it and have a go in it. I do like Lexus cars, and I have not seen this one before, so this is a new one. This is the LBX. So this is the Lexus LBX Original Edition front-wheel drive. This one is in sonic copper and black. It's about £40,000, £39,995. So cute little thing. Let's have a look around this. Let's have a look at the practicality, and then we'll take it for a drive as well.
A brown car guy. Brown car guy.
Cylinder, 1.5 litre. It's got CVT transmission, so I'm guessing it's a hybrid. It's got 134 brake horsepower. The fuel consumption is 61.4 miles per gallon, which is actually plenty. And 0 to 62 in 9.2 seconds. I just want to show you the front though. I mean, just look at that. Because what happened to the spindle grille? It's kind of still there, sort of half the spindle is there and half of it is missing, or it's transmutated into these kind of sloping headlights, sort of smiley face with the cute headlights. But honestly, like, as a car, it's really quite small. And I just find it quite cute for a Lexus, but it has sort of the Lexus feel, Lexus look about it. Look at this, that's textured there. That's actually, I don't know if you can make it out, but this actually textured. And then at the rear as well, I like the black wheel combination, that really works. And it's kind of, you know, sticky outy, want to pinch it rear end. Original Edition, LBX. So let's see what there you go, it is powered. That's actually quite a deep boot. Now I'm guessing that there is a false floor. Oops, sorry, let me go the other way. I'm guessing that there is a secondary floor. Oh no, there's this little compartment underneath. Normally I would expect there to be another floor there, but there isn't. So actually it's quite a deep floor well. 60/40 split folding rear seats. And we can, if you can see that, close it from there. So let's see what the rear space is like. Hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, make sure you hit that like button, comment, share, tell the world. All right, looks like it's going to be a little bit tight for me. I'm not sure that the seat is entirely, I literally just moved it from there to here. This is way too tight for me. I mean, that and my knees are right up against it. I don't know if you can make it out, but that's right up against. Why did the car feel like it moved? Was that the wind or something else was going on? Just don't know, it just kind of felt like it moved. There's nobody in the driver's seat, so that's worrying. And it appears to be on. Now I don't know why it's on. I thought I turned it off. Technology, right? So anyway, so that's pretty tight, so be aware of that. If you're going to get this as a family car, just make sure that you try it out for size with your family. So USB is down there, there's no center armrest, there is quite a nice canvas, so felt Alcantara type insets into the mostly leather, and here on the door as well. So leather and Alcantara, I would say. So yeah, a bit tight, headroom's okay, shoulder room's okay, but and even the feet are okay down there. They're actually fine. It's just the knees are really tight. Depends on how far back the seat is. We'll find out when I get into the front. If I can now. Okay, there you go. Wow, that took a while. Right. Of course, it's now switched itself off again. Obviously, it's a hybrid and it's doing that thing where it's, you know, stopping and starting. So let's make sure it's off. Okay, now it's off. The seat is moving. You see that? It's got that exit to entry seat recline thing. So that would have just squashed my knees if I was still back there. So let me look at the screen on this thing. Massive. Alcantara, more suede Alcantara, additional edition. Little plaque there, little badge. I like the door styling. Again, massive inserts into the seats here. What do we got here? Oh, we got reasonable size glove box. Pocket down there. Cup holder down there. EV mode, so there you go, can you see that? Let me move this down. EV mode, traction, more little compartments down there, that's quite handy. And bunch of, it's a Lexus tradition, isn't it? Lots and lots of buttons. So we've got lots and lots of buttons here. I think those are actually memory seats. We got paddles, steering wheel controls as well. Start button is here. So if you saw that, it's moved me forward again now. And a nice little design thing going on there on the screens. Can you see that? Before they light up. Here we go. Good old Lexus tradition of a black screen lighting up. So let's see that. Not a bad rear view out of there. And yeah, all not too bad. Now let's see. Oh, very nice. Let's see, actually, so I can move forward and I can move the seat back forward actually. So actually there'll be a bit more room behind me now. Now that I've done that, there's also a little cavity under here to store more things, as you can see. So there you go. Not too bad. Very, very nice actually. Pretty much as you'd want it to be. Massive screen there. That looks pretty cool with all these USB slots as well there. Let's give it a go. Check this out, guys. It's my book. It's my first novel and it's written for car fans like you. It's a fun political action thriller. It's full of cool cars and spectacular action. Get your copy now at Amazon.com. Right, so the park is a button. Can you see that on there? Move that down a bit. Just a little bit, so hopefully you can still see me. Don't know if you can make it out, but park is a button and then the rest of it is a knob. But this is the pattern of the knob is very familiar if you drive Toyota hybrids, but there's an S there, so I wonder if the S actually is related to sports. Wow, okay, interesting. All right, well let's just go and let's see what it's like. Right, so here we go. It's very quiet. This is a Lexus hallmark, you know, and this ability to be quiet. Although the ride is maybe not as smooth as you'd expect from a Lexus because there is a little bit of transmission, as you can hear and probably see a little bit from the ground there. But then that was a particularly rough patch. But overall, it is quite smooth, but very serene, very quiet. Oh, the brakes are really bitey brakes. Steering is very light, but you know it's well judged. It's about what you'd expect from a car like this. Remember, this is supposed to be a city car and supposed to be driven around town. There is quite a bit of jitteriness in the ride, actually, as you can probably hear from my voice as well. And it is impacted by even these connecting ruts in the bridge here. So there is a little bit of an effect there. So that's not very Lexus-like. But the quietness and the refinement and the smoothness, aside from the ride, is Lexus-like. The way the controls work and everything is very smooth and well damped and well thought out. All of that is very Lexus. What is this? I agree. I don't know what I agree with, but I agree. There you go. So please wait. Wait for what? I didn't ask you to do anything. So. But it's a nice little thing. You can just see the edge of the bonnet there. The rear window is just about, you can see out of it. Move aside for the rumble strips. So this is a bit of a proving ground, this whole area. And so one of the things about it is that they do have weird surfaces and stuff, hence the bump thump that you can hear. So let's, oh, nice. The engine response is very good. And it's got a nice little gruff, oh, look at that. So nice little gruff, keen little engine here. This is a keen little car actually. Wow. Oh, it's a bit more nimble. It's more nimble than there's any right to be actually, to be fair. The engine, the gearbox, you can tell that it's a CVT because it's doing that very CVT thing. But even so, it did respond well. I mean, I could try the paddle shifts, I suppose. Again, down here. No, it scrubs off speed in the corner. Not too bad actually. I thought maybe it might go into understeer there, but if it did, it was very minor. And yeah, the handling response is good. The braking response is good. The braking now, I mean, this sort of thing. The braking actually, I appreciate the braking for what it is because it's pretty good braking. Just on lifting off and throttle back on. There you go, a bit of power. Yeah. Okay. The steering, I could do with some bit more weighting actually on the steering, to be honest with you, but not too bad. Reasonable response, grip quite reassuring, good turning. I mean, you know, to be honest, it's like for a small car like this, but obviously it's a Lexus, but gone are the days of old Lexuses having V8s, but this is a hybrid Lexus. You know, to be honest with you, it's like, what else do you want? You know, it actually works really well for what it is. Feels good, drives good, feels refined, quiet, smooth. The ride could be better, but I guess that's a small car syndrome. But other than that, gotta say, it's not bad at all. Nice little offering. And of course, Lexus owners are extremely loyal. So this is one of those cars that you can imagine sort of, you know, Lexus owners going, yep, that'll be good. Or it'll be an entry point for the children or whatever. Once they get driving, you can imagine that happening. And quite an expensive entry point, I grant you, but nonetheless, you see what I'm talking about. In some of those segments of market, that could happen. So overall, very nice. Pretty much does what you want it to do. You've got all the conveniences, features, gizmos, gadgets, whatever you want, and a decent city small family all-rounder on stilts. Hope you enjoyed the review. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Shout out time, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, if you enjoy my content, why not get involved? Buy me a coffee. You can do that at either of these links. Or if you're watching on YouTube, buy me a thanks or take out a membership. It all helps. It really does.